Hi, I'm Brandy and this is Paradise Bags by Brandy. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a PDF template that'll be really easy to make and won't break the bank. So many times we make PDF patterns or we print them off only to have to reprint them over time because we've used them so many times that now the integrity of the pattern is lost. So you have to reprint to make sure that your measurements are accurate. I've tried dollar store plastic mats to where you take and trace the pattern out on that mat, but over time the ink tends to come off of the mat and then you have to do it again. I've also tried tracing paper that you can purchase from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I've tried comic book boards, but those are really expensive to purchase, and a lot of times we have them because we're folding our fabric on them, but it does come out to be a bit more expensive, or you have to attach multiple comic book boards together if you have a large pattern piece. I've also tried acrylic templates, which are great, but they are expensive, upwards of $100 or more. I've also tried cutting my PDF pattern out on Cricut vinyl and then taking that vinyl and attaching it to the dollar store plastic mats. But again, those plastic mats aren't quite big enough and it can get expensive over time. So if you would like to know how to make a PDF pattern template that's not going to break the bank and it's super easy to make, stick with me and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so now you've figured out what pattern that you're going to print out and what pattern you're going to create as a template. So a couple of things that you're going to need is your pattern, some poster board, a ruler, some double-sided sticky tape. I get my double-sided sticky tape from the Dollar Tree, but you can purchase double-sided sticky tape anywhere. I do not recommend using this double-sided sticky tape to sew with, but it is perfect for creating these templates. As far as poster board goes, the thicker the better. So the poster board that you can get from the Dollar Tree is pretty thick in comparison to the poster board that you can get from Hobby Lobby. However, the poster board from Dollar Tree is about 11 cents more than the poster board that you can get from Hobby Lobby. So the very first thing that we want to do when we print our pattern is that we want to make sure that our 1-inch tester square is exactly 1 inch. We don't want it to be off by 1/16 of an inch or more. We want to make sure that it is exactly 1 inch. Or 2 inch or 3 inch or whatever the case may be. Whatever that tester square says, you want to make sure that it's exact. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add double-sided sticky tape around the outside edge of all of our pattern pieces. Once we've done that, we'll take and pull this double-sided sticky tape backing off and then add some glue. The purpose of using double-sided sticky tape on the outside edge is that it creates a barrier for the pattern so that it doesn't become ruined over time and it doesn't lose the integrity, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So creating that double-sided sticky tape will allow for that not to happen. The other purpose of using double-sided sticky tape and not just glue is that the double-sided sticky tape allows for us to have instant adherence so we don't have to wait for the glue to dry. So let me do that and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've gotten all of my pieces down on my poster board. I just have one more piece to do. So let me show you what I do. I just pull my backing off of my double-sided sticky tape around all 4 edges. If you have any double-sided sticky tape that's maybe hanging over the edge a little bit, you're just going to take and just kind of fold it in on itself. That'll keep it so that when you're cutting these out, it doesn't get stuck to your scissors. So around all 4 edges. And just kind of fold in anything that's overhanging a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to take our glue and we're just going to glue all the way around. If you have any lumps of glue, just make sure that you smooth those out. And then we'll just take and flip it over, add it to our poster board. Just like that. So now we're ready to cut our pattern pieces out. So just take and cut each individual piece from the poster board. Because I put them so close together, you shouldn't have a whole lot of waste here. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut right on my outside black edge. So just as if I was cutting this pattern piece out for the very first time. All right, so just like that all the way around. Make sure you don't accidentally cut into your pattern. All right, so just like this. So now I have a pattern template that's ready to go, and it is pretty thick. So I'm going to finish up and cut out the rest of them, and we'll see where we are. Okay, so now we have all of our pattern templates cut out, and you can see they are good, thick, sturdy templates. So now you're just ready to use your pattern. Have fun. So there you have it. Easy templates made out of cardstock, double-sided sticky tape, ready to go to trace out onto your fabric or onto your vinyl. I do recommend using felt tip markers, so maybe a Sharpie or some type of marker instead of a hard tip pen. A hard tip pen over time will decrease the integrity of the outside of the pattern, and you'll end up having to do it again. However, if you use a Sharpie or some type of marker, because of that double-sided sticky tape that's in there, it's going to prevent any ink to leak through onto the pattern itself. So there you go, a PDF pattern template for about $3. You really can't beat that in comparison to acrylic templates or using plastic cutting mats or any other ideas that are out there. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so that you can receive all of these updates as I post them. Thanks and have a great day.